What is up, everybody? It's your boy Bruce Wulfe back with you again with another new game. If you follow me on Twitter or have catch the streams, you've heard me and a lot of the guys I hang out with talking a lot about this game. This is Bless Online. So it is out. Its release date in America is May 30th. If you get a Founders Pack, you can get it May 28th, which is Memorial Day, so this upcoming Monday, which I plan to do. And I am currently, no, I'm not playing on a secret alpha or anything like that. I'm playing on the Japanese server, as you can see by the GM text that just popped up. So this is originally a Japanese game. It's been through several stages of remake since they came up with it. So it started their first one in Japanese, and they redid it, went to Russia. Didn't do so well in Russia, so they took what they learned from both of those releases, I wouldn't say re-release, redid a lot of things, and put it out in Japan again as a remake type thing, which is what we're now playing on. And then they've redone it, the combat system and a couple other things for the American release on Monday. So we've been playing over here just to get an idea of the basic outline of the game. So Ty and I have both been playing over here. We've tried out all the characters, including the one that won't be released immediately upon American release, the Assassin. So I'm going to be recording two videos here. So the next video, you'll probably see me standing at the same spot for a bit of that. But anyway, so this episode, all I'm going to do is I want to just give you guys the roundabout, a little bit of a first look, and just tell you my feelings and my first impressions of this game, because I've been playing it now for a week and a half, 2 weeks, and yeah, and then my next episode is going to be like a starter guide for the American release. So first off, this game is beautiful, and I know you can see the wings flapping, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll out and you guys can get a better look at Bless and my pet blue-tailed wyvern that's been hovering there this whole time. Those are the wings you saw. He's pretty, ain't he? Scenery is amazing. Look over here. See, there's, yeah, a very, very beautiful game. I'm playing an archer, so I'm just basically a fairly typical. I mean, that's kind of. I'm going to come back to this multiple times during the course of this. Bless, it's not groundbreaking. There is nothing new, nothing absolutely unheard of in this game. But what they took all this stuff that has been tried and proven through MMOs throughout the years, and while they don't put anything really new in there, they do all that stuff really well. And the only problem that they've had so far has been with the combat system, which I have looked over it's a Stance Dancy type combat system based on combos that they're going to be having in America one, and it actually looks pretty damn good. So there's a lot of videos out there on that. I'm not going to talk too much on that yet. I will talk about it once I have hands-on experience. But so they have changed that a bit. So what the combat that you're seeing right here won't be the same in the Americans' release. But I mean, they have pets. You can see here there's mounts. We'll call a mount out so you can see them. You can tame almost anything. So like, let's look at these. My pet leveled up. So these vultures, see, that means they're a pet. So you can have one of these things following you around if you wanted to. The mechanic for taming is pretty simple. You do this. You try not to get dead while you're doing it. And then it's a basic skill check of landing it in the boxes. And it works. It's really fun. If you get a challenging one, which you sometimes do, it gets very challenging and difficult, and you'll fail a lot. So it gives it that much. Most of them come as you can see in the pets here. Where'd he go? They're a green level 1. You level them up to level 10. You combine them with others of their type until they end up doing a grade up. They go up to blue. They get a skill like make you get more money off things, increase attack power or spell power, or increase experience out things, increase PvP. There's all kinds of stuff that they can do. They go all the way up to gold tier, so it's blue, purple, gold. So if you want to make it a grindy process and get the best of the best pet, you can. But it's going to take work. So like you can change the skills that they have. If you have a pet that you absolutely love and you've taken it really far along, you can buy this thing and you can buy it on the auction house or the cash shop, and you can change the skills on it to where this pet that you think is awesome is powerful and useful. Would you go away? I'm trying to do a video. I mean, really. Ninja vanish. Alright, anyway. So because the fact that pretty much everything can be tamed, there's like thousands of possible pets and mounts out there. And I'm probably exaggerating, but that's how it feels. And that's what I think is most important. There's all kinds of different pets, all kinds of mounts. There's flying mounts, there's all the things. If you want it, go tame it. You want to make something that you think is awesome better, make it better. You can do all that. Combat. Basically the classes are going to come out on American release are going to be Guardian. Pretty typical tank, a lot of CC, a lot of HP, not a great amount of damage, but he's a tank. A lot of aggro generation, that's his job. You have Paladin, tank healer. He is the only class that can heal in this game, so he is primarily going to be a healer, but he's also a pretty damn tank, and he does pretty good solo and in PvP. You have Ranger, which is what I'm currently playing. Pretty typical archer. I got some AoEs, I got some stuns, I got like snipe, stuff that you've seen in other games that performs pretty much as you expect it to, but it feels really good to do. There's a mage, AoE DPS range, pretty much like other mages. He can teleport around, he can put shields on himself, he can haste, he can drop fireballs, meteors, freeze the hell out of something, or make a tornado and drag everybody in there and beat the crap out of them. You got a berserker, typical melee DPS. He uses a gigantic axe that's like 3 times his size and beats the shit out of everything in front of him. As I said, there's nothing really new, but again, what they did has been tried and proven, and they did a damn good job implementing it. It feels really good, and this is in the old combat style, so the new one's supposed to be even better. All the classes feel very concrete. They have a role, they have a purpose, they have a thing that they are for, and that's what they do. That's how it is. Crafting. No, not that button. No. I'll get to crafting in a second because I'm going to go to the city so I can show you some of this stuff. But this is one of the, oh yeah, let's look at the map. That's how big the map is. So there's little fast travel-y type things, all of these little griffin looking things you can travel back and forth to, very similar to WoW's transportation, riding the eagle or whatever. Again, there's flying mounts, there's foot mounts, and you can run everywhere in this game. There's no real loading screens that I've ever run into. I don't think Sai has either. There's a couple spots where there's just nothing on the map, and if you get too far away from the road, you're kind of just like, okay, well, that's a thing. There's dungeons. They're really good dungeons. The first 2 dungeons are fairly easy to solo or duo. Starting at the level 31 dungeon, that ain't happening no more. They're challenging. They require teamwork. They have mechanics. They have stuff you have to do right. You have to actually have a freaking team comp, as it were. If I had a lot of fun with them, I'm still having a lot of fun with them. Crafting equipment, I said I'll get into in a second. Inventory, boom. Oh yeah, hey, here we go. We'll do this real quick. Certain quests and certain things that you do get you things called anima, which then you can do in this, and you can do the shapey button, and then boom, you've got a random mount. And what did I get? I got Bugbear Captain. Okay, well, he's a big ugly dude. Let's see. So the main crafting trees, I'll go more into depth those in a second, but yeah, so there's Armor Smith, there's Jewel Smith, jewelry and gems and stuff like that. There's enchanting, the scrolls you use to tame things for pets or mounts, and glyphs to enchant your armor. Your sub crafting is either potion making or food making. Both of them have their purpose. Potions of where they both have the ability to give you little buffs and stuff. Like this one does energy, this one increases your everything by 13.8 and increases your damage by 5% for 30 minutes. There's potions to do the same type crap. Generic healing, the bread, like the easy crafted food, is you use it in between fights because you can't, when it increases your passive health regeneration when you're in peaceful. Potions are, as they should be, an immediate freaking give me health meow. And they give you health right meow. There we go. You have armor, you have repairing. There's this button. I can button. You have the general, all of this stuff. Your skills are massive. There's all kinds of possibilities. As you can see here, this all might change, but I'm just giving you a look at where it is now so you have an idea to it. You have reactives, which are situational skills that you can use on situations. You have passives. You can have 4 out of this list equipped at any time. You have these will be the stances. Right now they're preludes, words to what the stances will be. And you see you have a bazillion different skills that you can use however you want, whichever you want, allowing a fair amount of customization in the building part of it, as well as the different enchants that you use on your armors and your weapons and all that. Also give you what feels like a really comprehensive ability to make a unique character for yourself. But yeah, so I'm going to cut right here. We're going to go to a different place, and I'll show you some of the cities and a little bit more on the crafting so you know. And yeah, I will catch you in a second. Okay, and we're back. Alright, so little bits of the crafting here. So basically you get the choice of 1 primary, again that's armor smith, jewel crafter, or enchanter, and 1 secondary, again that's cooking and alchemy. So you get resources, craft what you want to wear, all that stuff. Make your repair tools here. You can make fabric, stuff like that. You know, just generic stuff. It's pretty basic. The one thing to remember about this game that isn't supposed to change for American release, there is no trading. Okay? Nobody freak out. There's an auction house. Prices are pretty fixed in the auction house. There's a range that you have to stay. Yeah, okay. Now everybody's done freaking out. That basically means you're gonna have to craft your own crap. Can you trade between your own account, your different tunes? For sure. There's mail. You can do it just like this. Write a new letter. Put in the name of your, other character and send them a gold or whatever. Or crafting materials that your character doesn't need. So it is going to be very important to, specialize, have a character in each one so you can provide for yourself, or you're buying everything off the market house. Completely fine, can do it. The crafting is decent experience, and it's in depth in that, like, some of the advanced stuff will go to this right here, which is a top end game helmet. Basic crafting, slightly upgrade crafting, material you find various places throughout it. Really hard to find material that you have to get dropped off an elite monster, or you have to buy off the auction house. That's just how that is. So it's complicated enough to where you feel like it's a challenge to create the really good stuff, but it's simple enough to where you're not gonna rip your brains out trying to figure it out. So in addition to your primary, which for me is armor classing, which as you can see tiers up, and at the end you can increase the armor, the defensive value of whatever armor you happen to make. So when you get like God mode armor smith, you're actually making better than anybody else that isn't a godsmith can make. Cooking, yeah, sure, you get all kinds of stuff. Gathering, this is when you're picking plants, stuff like that. Yeah, it tears up, you learn it, you get better stuff, do it faster, get more. Mining, again, it tears up, you get more, do it faster, it's great. Taming, which is how many pets you've got. Level up, you can have more pets, because currently you can only, at basic level, you can only hold 40. Which, trust me, if you're getting real into the pets and you're having a blast with it, you're going to need a lot of space. It is really fun though. I do enjoy that. Over in here, this is an important thing to realize. You can learn new patterns. Particularly, if I'm obviously looking at armor smithing now. You can learn patterns to all the dungeon armor that you have. So, like, say you've got all the pieces of your dungeon armor. We've all done this, by the way. So don't act like you're above it. We've all done it. I have farmed this dungeon 40 million times. I have every piece of armor of the set except the fucking belt. Can't get it. Save my life. Well, screw it then. I'll just buy the blueprint for it and make it myself. Next, moving on. I like that. That's really cool. Let's see. huge city. Again, really beautiful. Cool little setup with the economy. Once you get used to the no trading thing, it takes some time. Beautiful game. All in all, I'm just going to finish it up here and say, if you like MMOs, if you like old school MMOs, if you enjoyed WoW back in the day, EverQuest 2, those type games, if you like MMOs, should you try it? Yeah, it's worth a try. If you are wanting groundbreaking, super, survival MMOs or any of the other new crazy things that have come up, Battle Royale MMO is probably up next. Anyway, no, it's not that. It is an MMO, pure and simple, classic, pure, and done really, really well. If that's what you're looking for, try it out. I like it. I've been having a blast. We've been playing for a week and a half. And I'm about ready to re-roll my characters and start over again with the America release. And I'm okay with that. I'm a pretty impatient dude. I'm a content creator. I got a lot of games I can play. And I'm still choosing to play through a VPN in Japan to play this game. I got nothing better that I can say about it. That's a huge compliment from me. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you've watched other footage or you've been playing on Japan or Russia or any of the other servers and have thoughts, concerns about the America release, anything, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below. Other than that, as always, subscribe if you want to keep up with all the new blessed stuff coming up. And square up with that like button like it's your favorite hater. I hope this video helped give you a quick look at what you're looking at and hopefully make a decision on whether you're going to get it or not. But I will see all of you next time. Later.